Hi guys! Alright, I am here with you doing the quarantine tag by Momma Friendly. I literally just watched her video just now. It was posted about 30 minutes ago. And I want to do the quarantine tag as well. So I'm tagging her. I'm going to put her page not only up here, but I'm going to put it down in the description below, a link specifically to that video for her tag. So, it is 15 questions, and the first question is best binge-worthy series, either on Netflix or on TV. And at this moment, I have watched so many binge-worthy things it's not even funny. Alright, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a list of some binge-worthy things to watch, and we're going to start with Netflix. Netflix has Scandal, they have The Magicians, Arrow, Lost in Space, Good Girls, Rain, The Vampire Diaries, and when you watch The Vampire Diaries you have to watch the originals after that, and then Legacies after that. So it's 3 different series that are all together in a row. Atypical, The Circle, Love is Blind, Gotham, Shameless, The 100, 13 Reasons Why, Jane the Virgin, which made me laugh uncontrollably. I love that show. Lucifer, Rake, I like that one a lot. Out of all the lawyer shows, I like Rake and Scandal the most. I watch all the locked up prison shows, the documentaries, and one of my favorites on Netflix, if it's still on there, is a Chinese rom-com. It is in Mandarin, but you can flip it over to English, or you could just do subtitles. And it's called Meteor Garden. It's a love story basically, but it's so adorable, and it sucked me in, and I love that TV show. On TV, on cable, my DVR is set to record 90 Day Fiancé, like all of the different series. Love After Lockup, which they haven't had a new episode recently. 600 Pound Life. And I've got the Lego Masters thing recording for Zane right now. And on YouTube, I watch all of the drama channels, the mukbang channels, the people that have a lot going on, because it's just something to watch. In my opinion, like, when there's nothing else, there's nothing on TV, I'm really bored of scrolling through Netflix. There's always a reaction channel doing a reaction on somebody, Amy's Life Journey or Trisha Paytas or, anybody. And I will watch all of them. And I've really gotten into watching Swolenormous, Papa Swole. He is a fitness guy, and his energy and his advice that he gives people, it really keeps me motivated, especially during this time where everybody else is lacking in motivation, and everywhere you look is pretty negative. Well, he's staying very positive, and he's very motivating, and I like to watch him too. So I would suggest him, but he's got some language in his streams, if you can handle them. Alright, number 2, have you kept a routine or schedule? I've not kept a routine really, but I've kept a schedule, especially with my dieting. I have to keep a dieting schedule. With the boys, I have to keep a schedule. If all of you guys know, Zane has autism, so he's up at a certain time, he's down at a certain time, he eats at a certain time, that kind of stuff. So we have to do as much as we can while being stuck in the house. 3, favorite movie that you've watched during quarantine. I actually got to finally watch The Time Traveler's Wife. I hadn't watched that before, and it was one of my favorite books that I read, and I was looking forward to the movie, and I never went to see the movie in the theaters, and I knew it was on Netflix, and I didn't have the time to just sit down and watch it, and I finally had the time to sit down and watch it, and I loved it. It was everything I expected it to be. Number 4, do you get outside daily? Not daily, unfortunately. No, I don't. Number 5, favorite phone app during this time. Okay, so my favorite apps that I use at this moment, one is obviously YouTube and Netflix are both on my phone. I also have a neighborhood app where the whole city, each of the neighborhoods, can post stuff in there if they're having any sort of issues or what's going on there. So I'm on that app a lot. It also has like news updates and stuff like that. I'm on Facebook, not to really scroll Facebook. I'm on there to either update what's going on with me or to go specifically to the news pages to see what's going on. Instagram and Twitter. All right, number 6. What is a new or favorite meal that you've made? I've made a lot of new recipes while being under lockdown. I am, as you all know, someone that really likes to cook, to try out new recipes, to see if they work or fail. And I will give them to you to try too, if you like them or not. If you can alter them to meet whatever you like to do with them. If you prefer saltiness or sweetness or whatever, you can alter them all you want. You don't have to make the recipe the way I make it. I just show you how I do it and what the recipe I followed, kind of thing. The best one that I've made so far was the lemon squares, and that video should be coming up soon to be posted. They were amazing. I still have a few in the fridge. Number 7, have you organized any part of your house? Actually, no. The opposite has occurred. We have completely disorganized after we spent like 2 months of going through the house and clearing out and decluttering and going through the boys' clothes. You saw that video where I went through the clothes and I mean all of that. And then we got the stay-at-home orders, and now the house is trashed all over again. It's so cluttered, and it's crazy and hectic, and it's driving me nuts. So, yeah. Number 8. What is something on your to-do list that you're getting done? Decluttering the house is one major one. The second thing that I just got done on my to-do list was fixing that back tire that kept going flat on me. So we got that done. Number 9, board games or puzzles. We don't do either in this house. One, we don't have a table and space to really set up to do that. We don't have like a kitchen table or anything that. We have a pop-up table, and you need space for that. And we don't really have that right now. The boys have their video games. I have my online games. I have my phone. I don't play games on my phone though, really. I just watch videos and stuff. Number 10, favorite quarantine snack. At this time, my favorite quarantine snack, I would have to say, honestly, I don't really have one. I've been, like, my Zevias. Oops. I've been drinking my Zevia sodas. I guess maybe that counts. But other than that, oops, sorry. But other than that, I haven't been snacking, really. I have my keto snacks, but I haven't touched them. They've just been sitting there for like 2-3 weeks. Number 11, favorite inside activity. My favorite inside activity so far, one is playing with the animals that we have, getting some quality time with them, and when my back can tolerate it, doing my art, my painting, my diamond kits and stuff like that. Aside from that, it's cooking. My favorite activity, when I can stand up for long enough, it's trying out a new recipe, and that is basically the only thing really keeping me sane right now is my ability to try new recipes. Uh, Number 11. Oh no, that was number 11. Number 12. Item that is the easiest to find in the store. The easiest to find in the store, one, is produce, because they're constantly keeping that stocked up, and not a lot of people eat healthy anyway, especially in this area. It's obvious because every store I go to, the produce aisles are like untouched. And frozen fish. Forget beef and chicken, and those are all cleared out in the shelves, but frozen fish nobody is touching. I mean, I'm stocked up on shrimp, tilapia, salmon, whitefin, you name it, I've got it. And yeah, that's pretty much the two basic things that are not touched. Number 13, the item that is most difficult to find in the store other than toilet paper and cleaning products. Everything. Honestly. Pastas, especially canned pastas like SpaghettiOs and stuff, that whole aisle is still cleared out to this day. I went to the store yesterday to get a couple things. The entire store was basically cleared out, except for the things that I told you. Pastas, rice. The breads were stocked up surprisingly, but if you go in the frozen food section, there was like no pizzas, no like the pre-made meals, the lunch or the dinner, TV dinners. Those are all gone. Eggs was difficult to find, but now they're restocked up on eggs and water and milk and bread. They have the basics. Cereals is always good. I'm going through the aisles in my head. I'm going through them. Yeah, those are basically it. The pastas, the rice, frozen pizzas, and pre-made meals sections. A lot of people just don't cook, so they go for the easy grab stuff that's already done. So anything that's easy grab and already done, they've taken it. Number 14, PJs all day, or do you get dressed? A little of both. There are some days where I'm just not feeling it, and I will be in my PJs all day. And there are other days where I'm just like, okay, well, I do need to go do this. Like today I had to go to the doctor's appointment. And I was like, okay, I'm going to wear something lightweight because when I step on the scale, I don't want the weight of my clothes being extra weight and messing up my scale and everything like that. So I dressed specifically for that. I dressed for the funeral on Friday. I dressed up for Easter a little bit. I mean, I had like a black shirt and my gray slacks on, or whatever, my gray pants. I dress up anytime I have to go out to the store, and yeah, that's about it. If it's not specific, I don't get dressed up. I haven't been babysitting or anything like that, so I don't have to get dressed up to leave the house to go somewhere else for any specific reason other than a store or the doctor's office right now. And last question, number 15, how are you doing? Which is a very, very difficult question for me specifically to answer. And I've already done a video on this, as you guys saw my premiere on Sunday night or Sunday afternoon, about 6 p.m. I am not currently doing okay. I am having a lot of issues right now and a lot of stress, and I'm just overwhelmed, and I'm trying to decompartmentalize all of it because it's all been just kind of packed together, and I'm just trying to break it down individually and work on it one by one and just focus on one thing at a time that needs to get done. So I'll get there eventually. I'm dealing with 2 deaths in the family right now, and people being sick, and in just everything. It's just crazy lately. This is, I'm going to copy all of these questions into my description box. I'm also going to have a link to Mama Friendly's channel, which is this channel right here. So go check her out. She has an awesome channel. She does a whole bunch of different things. So like plan with me's, just journaling, questionnaires, like tags and stuff like that. Bunch of random stuff. Her son also has autism, so her and I have a lot in common. So I really like watching her, and I'm going to post these questions down below, link to her, and I will catch you guys in another video at another time. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.